Well, hello everyone and welcome back to the Nerd Den here once again, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about some old Doctor Who news, and it's around about from a month ago, and this was when I wasn't really uploading too much on YouTube, and I'm like, okay, this is kind of major news to be covering on the channel, because it not only adds to the Doctor Who lore and the whole story surrounding the Doctor, but it might actually have some implications for the show's future. So, with all that being said, let's have a look at this news article because, yeah, I feel like this one's kind of been slept on a little bit as well in the whole Doctor Who community. So, yeah, let's dive into it, let's speculate, because that's kind of the reason why I'm making this video, because I want to throw in my own opinions and that sort of thing. So, yeah, let's get into the video. Alright, so, coming from Doctor Who TV, Jo Martin was officially told her Doctor Who incarnation is the real First Doctor. Now that is straight up gonna be a very controversial one. So, the original First Doctor, played by William Hartnell, and the supposed First Doctor, played by Jo Martin. So, this was in one of the recent one of the recent issues of the Doctor Who magazine. I'm guessing this was for when her Big Finish audio first released, and I'm guessing, it was last month. So, ever since Jo Martin's Fugitive Doctor was unveiled in Doctor Who back in 2020, fans have been wondering exactly how her incarnation fits in with the other Doctors. Speaking about her role in the then latest issue of Doctor Who magazine, Martin acknowledged that the ambiguity surrounding her character's place in the show's mythology. I think a lot of fans are really hung up on that. Quite a few want to know, where in the canon do I come? They'll come and ask me on train journeys. I'm like, listen, you'll have to ask Mr. Chibnall because I didn't write this. Martin's incarnation of the Doctor was, of course, first introduced during Jodie Whittaker's era as part of the controversial Timeless Child storyline, which massively complicates the Time Lord's origins, to put it lightly. Yeah, it certainly puts it on its head, and everything that we knew before was a lie, which the Master basically said during the whole Timeless Child storyline when it kicked off. Some fans assume that her character predated William Hartnell's Doctor, but former Doctor Who showrunner Chris Chibnall has remained deliberately vague about the details. Now, the actress has shared a surprising revelation. She was originally briefed that she is the actual first incarnation of the Doctor, step aside William Hartnell. She said, all I know is that when I took the job, they were trying to explain my Doctor to me. I was told how it was going to work, that I was the first Doctor. So I was like, okay, so that's the end of the mystery, or is it? So, she then went on to reflect on the opportunity to expand the character beyond her brief appearances on television in latest audio dramas, saying it's lovely that we can dive a bit deeper, because on TV she seemed very decisive, very strong, she's fearless and has no hesitation, where in the Big Finish audios, we've got a bit more time, we see many more sides of her. So, we'll have to wait and see if the TV series ever returns to the Fugitive Doctor story, but if Jo Martin is the real Doctor, who knows what this means for the numbering of the incarnations. As if it wasn't already messy. Yes, true, I mean the War Doctor and then the 10th Doctor regenerating twice. It certainly did shake things up alongside some other regeneration mishaps. So, okay. So, this is a very little bit of interesting news. Now, I mentioned at the start of the video that this could potentially have an impact on the Timeless Child story arc moving forward, because it has been picked up in the new era, a bit in a different way, but there have been rumours now that Jo Martin will be returning to the show as the Fugitive Doctor, maybe in this season, which, I'll be honest, these rumours I don't think have too much credit on them, at least for this season, but I wouldn't be surprised if she pops up again, especially when that storyline is revisited, which I think will happen, because Russell T Davies said it wasn't going to be retconned, and it has been referenced multiple times. So I do think that we will see this return at some point, this storyline, and I feel like we might get this concrete confirmation at some point, because, I don't know, I feel like it's a question that does need answering. I don't really like how that's been left vague. You know, I'm not really that bothered about the whole, like, oh, which Doctor goes where, because that's just not me, really, but I want to know where exactly. Like, is there going to be Doctors before Jo Martin, or is Jo Martin's Doctor the first one? Who knows? But very interesting. Very interesting that she's meant to be the first Doctor, but that also means that the whole... we actually saw in the Timeless Children episode that the Doctor did regenerate. So I don't know. It's complicated. It really is complicated. But that was apparently the original intention. Who knows what is actually happening with the storyline, to be honest. It's really hard to keep up with. But hey, maybe the show might revisit it, or it might be left in the past. I mean, there's probably going to be a few people in the comments that will say that it should be left in the past, whilst there might be some who might want it to be revisited. I'm kind of like, I'm kind of on the fence, really. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below, because I am really interested to hear what you all have to say about this. But yeah, with all that being said, thank you so much for tuning into today's video. I know this is a little bit of old news, but I wanted to cover it because I thought, oh, really interesting, because I did literally stumble across it earlier. I was like, oh, I don't remember seeing that. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning into the video. If you are new around here, please click that like button and subscribe for more nerdy content, as I am so close to 7,000 subscribers now, and it would mean the world to me if we could reach it by the end of the month. But yeah, I'll see you all next time. Thank you very much for all the support. Take care, love you all, and